Hey everybody, it's your boy Wayne here to get you an update on this week's wheel strategy. Let's go ahead and kick things off with SoFi. You can see here for the week they are up nearly 4%. Current share price is $5.91. Let's go ahead and backtrack here to line item 4. On the 6th, I wrote a covered call contract for a $6 strike price, which is a good thing, above my cost basis of $5.74 per share, in which I purchased 100 shares on March 23rd. Expiration of April 14th, opened up a premium contract of $9, later bought to close, so I netted $8 for that transaction, and I held that contract for 8 days. Cut to April 14th, yet again, I'm repeating the process. $6 strike price, this time it expires the following Friday, and I earned a $10 on that opening premium. Again, I realize that SoFi is not going to make me a lot of money, but I got to tell you, $38 is what I've grossed so far. And again, it's only cost me, $574 for my upfront costs. You figure I've earned this from the amount of premium that I've made just from Celsius. So as far as I'm concerned, my cost basis is zero. Not too bad. Slow and steady. I don't want to be greedy. And again, I do expect SoFi to see a bump here. Let's go ahead and scroll all the way down. We do have earnings that are upcoming, and it should be coming up here May 1st. And so in 3 weeks, when I start selling a covered call, I need to be aware of earnings, and that's going to likely mean elevated premium, whether that's me selling a covered call or cash secured put. So I want to be aware of that. Maybe I'll choose a higher strike price than the $6. Let's go ahead and jump into Amazon. Yet again, I have not been able to turn a profit on this overall wheel strategy for Amazon. Things began in early February, and although I was able to lower my strike price, freeing up more and more cash, I made a mistake here the week of March 8th by buying to close early. I did not have patience. I didn't want to be on the sidelines, and it cost me $100 plus of what I had in the form of net positive premium. The last transaction was a cash secured put that I wrote on April 3rd, strike price being 96, which is good, but I had to push out the expiration nearly 2 weeks. That earned me $52. This past Friday, I bought to close early, so I netted $48. I do think that I'm going to write one more cash secured put. Right now, you can see Amazon is up for the week. Ideally, when you're writing a cash secured put, you want the momentum of that stock to be going down. So we'll see how things start off next week. But right now, Amazon, for the most part, traded flat for the most part, but they are up slightly, 1.76%. Let's go ahead and scroll down to see when earnings are going to be forthcoming. Remember, anytime you're selling calls, you need to be aware of when earnings are out and when that ex-dividend date is out. And you can see the 27th. So I've got 2 weeks. And that means that week I'm going to see elevated premium both on the cash secured put side or the covered call side if I am assigned. I think I'm going to break profit on the next transaction. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my, what started off as 10,400 is down to 9,600. I'm going to go ahead and move that over to, I think, another one of my stocks that I talked about last week. But let's go ahead and finish things out with Celsius. Things are looking really, really good, even though I have not been able to generate as much of premium. You can see I have been doing the wheel on Celsius for almost 3 months, and I have earned about $1,700. Let's take a look at the last 2 transactions. I opened up a covered call on the 11th of April. Strike price being right at my cost basis. So if these shares are called away, I'm not going to make anything in the form of share price appreciation. And this is the problem because right now Celsius is not doing very well. They're up nearly 1.5% for the week. You can see for the month, they're up nearly 4.5%, but yet, right, the current share price is $86.92. So I'm going to continue to sell covered calls. It's actually my goal for these shares to be called away. And then what I hope to do is turn around, sell a cash secured put, and then choose a lower strike price. Currently, I own 100 shares at 93. I'd like to get in closer to like $84, $85. And so that's my goal with Celsius, is to lower that cost basis by having these shares called away. Now, this contract that you see highlighted, I only earned $20, bought to close for $5. And then the same day, I was able to open up another contract Once again, choosing a $93 strike price, expiration the following week. And you can see here, I only earned $45 for that open premium. But again, I'm still at $1,700, so I'm very happy. If we highlight all of my net premium, it looks like over these 15 transactions, I've been averaging $113 per transaction. So I'm really happy about that. If we take these 3 months worth of premium, which is $1,700. Let's go ahead and bring in the calculator. So 1705, we divide that by 3 months, which is $568. If I'm able to do that times 12 months, again, I'm going to make around $7,000. Now, that number was higher when I did a calculation for you a couple of weeks ago, but take a look here at the momentum of my premium. At one point, I had earned as much as $280 on that open premium. Last week, I only opened $20, and so this is the problem. As the share price goes below your cost basis, if I'm not willing to share or sell contracts below my cost basis, then that means I'm going to earn less premium. But I'm not worried about it because at the end of the day, I have still made $1,700. Amazon, I'm down $59. Who knew? SoFi, I'm up $38. And so that means for total, I have made $1,684. Of course, if you factor in the other covered calls and cash secured puts that I'm writing, that is looking pretty good as far as me being able to generate monthly consistent income from selling options. Let's go ahead and take a look at my unofficial wheel. I mentioned these stocks last week. We'll go ahead and start off with SOXL. You can see here, I am steadily writing these contracts, and I like it. I'm really, really impressed with these leveraged stocks. So for SOXL, you can see I've got 2 contracts that are currently open, and so far, since doing this since February, I've earned $201. Let's go and take a look at SOXS, another leveraged stock. I've got 1 contract currently open, and I've made $146 since doing this in mid-March. And then let's go and take a look at TNA. TNA, I currently have 2 contracts open, and I've made $280 across these 7 contracts. And last but not least, TQQQ. I got to give a shout out to Retired with Less. He turned me on to these 4 stocks. And I've been kind of testing it out, and I really dig the consistent premium that I'm making. So with TQQQ, since starting this March 3rd, we're not even March 3rd, so we're about a month and a few weeks, and I've made $363. But again, you look at these share prices, $21, $22.50 for TQQQ. TNA, I currently have a strike price of $27 and then $26. SOXX, you can see here, I mean, $16.50. That's a whole lot better than the nearly $10,000 I've got tied up with my Amazon cash secured put. So I do think I'm going to pivot and try out some of these stocks. You'll have to stay tuned and let me know what you think after you do research on SOXL, SOXS, TNA, and of course TQQQ. That's it in the form of this week's update. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. We'll see you on the next one.